Optimus Prime Apex Legends before it turned into this.
Oh my god. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Well, then do I ever have the game for you? Let me introduce you to Farlight 84, which, to sum it up simply, is definitely a video game. I mean, it has guns, cool characters, and an okay enough map. It has your standard casual mode, arcade mode, and then the ranked mode. I'll get to that later. First impressions wise, I was a bit stunned by how much the menus reminded me of Fragpunk, which I don't know if it just makes it better or worse, but they are both owned by NetEase. This game really is just a weird hybrid of Apex Legends, infamous Gunner game The Last Descendants, and Fragpunk, creating an entity like the little girl from Full Metal Alchemist. Speaking of Gunner skins, they weren't all Gunner to be fair. I personally really like this duck thing's design, but I guess that could still be Gunner if that's your thing. But skins smins. How is the gameplay? Is it good, or is it just another shitty Apex Legends clone? It's the latter. Whether it's having two guns, abilities, and alts, the shield system, which is the exact same as Apex, or even the healing system, which is also the exact same, to even the revive system, and finally, and most concerningly, I swear there are sounds that are literally one-for-one rips from Apex Legends.
Over there.
This game is the "can I copy your homework but change it a little" meme in a nutshell. But to be fair, they do have a unique system that Apex Legends doesn't, which is this Pokemon-like feature where you throw these square Pokeballs at Pokemon-like creatures around the map, which can then be thrown out again in battle, with each doing vastly different things. Did I mention that Pokemon was a part of this weird hybrid game? No? Well, add that to the blood ritual that created whatever this game even is. But although I'm being harsh to this game and probably losing generational amounts of social credit score in the process, I don't actually think it's all bad. The gunplay felt pretty damn good, although I do question the balancing of the guns. One gun that I used was a literal goddamn laser beam that I could just mow down targets with at any range. Oh, what the hell is this? This thing's fired. Yo!
Run.
While another gun felt like it had a planet-sized magnet pulling its recoil towards space, sure, to say the least. Oh, this is... Holy crap, that gun has a ton of recoil. Maybe this was just due to the rarity of the gun I had, because that's a system in the game as well, or the attachments on the gun, because that's in there too. But either way, I can safely say that gear quality is very important in this game. Another aspect of the game that I failed to mention up till now is that you can play most modes, including the casual and ranked mode, in either third person or first person, with each having separate matchmaking, and I want to say even separate rank tracking, which I think is pretty cool. I've personally never seen this in a game before, maybe besides EA's Battlefront, which is still different as you can change that anytime in any game. I personally opted to play more third person, as I've always just really liked it, although the first person did feel really good as well. Either way, you will have 12 characters to choose from, which range quite drastically in look. Like I said, you have Gunner characters, the duck, but then you also have an anime villain looking at dude, some very generic looking black guy, and then a straight up Tracer clone. There's a decent amount of characters, to be fair. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 13, and then another 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 heroes. Like, that's pretty good. Design wise, like, some of them I think are good, other than like this guy looks like he's like gonna be a villain in like Slugterra or like Paw Patrol. Same with this guy, like he looks generic. This chick kind of looks like she's in the wrong game. I can't get over how that's Tracer. And then there's just this guy. There's just that guy, Mr. Anime. All of which do have their own varying abilities that I did not fully get to grasp in my gameplay, as I had no desire to play long enough to do so. Cosmetics wise, as of course this game has cosmetics, I mean it's a Chinese slop game, what did you expect? They are actually pretty nice, which I have grown accustomed to, as these games seemingly put more effort in them than the actual game. You also of course have your gacha gambling mechanics, which are becoming all too common, but if you've seen my videos before, you know I love gambling. I'm a big fan. I used to love Destiny, and now it's like mixing it with my older self who loves gambling. This will be peak. When can I gamble? That's all I want. With great power comes great responsibility, and I want to be irresponsible. Vehicles unlocked. What about a gacha system? What about gambling? How about that? When do I get that? But screw all that wumbo jumbo. How did my games actually go? Was I cracked? Was I not so cracked? Well, actually, it was a bit of both. As once again, as most new games seem to do, my first game was in a very painfully obvious bot lobby, which I of course won. No need to cheer. I know I'm amazing. I also destroyed in the arcade modes, which obviously weren't also filled with bots, definitely. And lastly, I destroyed, or rather got destroyed, in the ranked mode. Oh my god, there's a freaking another dude, what's my lobby? What is this lobby? Holy cow, I'm just getting absolutely molested. I just got gangbanged. Oh my god, I walked right into that. What the hell? What the hell? Oh my good lord. Holy shit. Oh, that was an ability. I thought he was just like straight hacking or some shit. Okay, well, there we go. Okay, can we To say my ranked experience was traumatic would be a vast understatement. What in the hell even is this ranked mode? I believe it was my very first game queued and my teammate was ranked number 14 or something in the Dominican Republic, which I don't even understand what the hell that means. And why is this guy in my first game if he's number 14 in the Dominican Republic? Then I start to understand what it meant as I played more. This ranked system has no signs of a skilled or ranked queue. I had teammates and opponents with vastly different skill levels. One moment I'm shooting at someone who looks like they picked up a mouse and keyboard for the first time, and then next I'm fighting the second coming of Farlight 84 Jesus. I don't even think I won a single ranked game either, but for some reason, I guess it's just one of those games I kept earning ranked points in either way. I just don't really understand what's going on in this mode. But yeah, that basically sums up my experience with the Chinese Apex Legends, or in other words, Farlight 84. It's free, I guess, so do what you want with that information. Although for some reason, ever since I downloaded it, I just can't look up what happened in Tiananmen.